Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and as you can see, I've got a bunch of printouts here in front of me. These are the freebies that I'm going to be giving you this week, and on this page, I was going to put all the months down through here, but then I thought, well, each month might be a different color, so I just did a background page and then put the January in there. That way you can use the remainder of this page for something else if you want to. So I'm going to cut this out to put in my journal. January 2021. I could have put it just on some tags or something, but I don't know. I just decided to do it this way. See, I can use that part right there. It's not a waste. Cut that out there, and then I've got all of that I can use too, so that will work great. I want to say welcome to all of our new subscribers. We have quite a few new people. Welcome to all of you. If I haven't got around to telling you on the messages, I want to welcome you on here. All right, this is going to be our freebies for this week. You'll get that page that I just showed. You'll get some pockets. I've already cut out one pocket right here. Some tags, more pockets, fancy pockets, little pockets. You get all kinds of pockets. This is going to be a flip, and I think it's going to be just the right size for our book. Yes, it is. I was hoping it would be. I didn't measure it before I printed it out, so I was hoping it would be. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is, I think I'm going to put this on there first, put it down, or I may cover that page with a little bit of something and then put that down. I don't know which. That, I think we're going to put down book page and probably something else, and that's going to be our introduction page here. Now, I'm thinking about putting something else on this page. I don't really know what yet. I've just pulled out a few pages here of, this is my porch prints, and this is her wildflowers, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought some of these would go pretty well with this January kit. So I'm thinking that we may make a little pocket or something down here out of some of that and put on here. But first I'm going to go ahead and put this topper on. And I call it a topper. To me, it's like your introduction to your journal. Now I'm not going to do a lot of crafting in this until the 1st of January. This is just our intro page. And I wanted to let you know about the freebies. Alright, let me find my glue book over here under all of this, buried. So how is everyone? Did you all have a great Christmas? I hope so. Don't forget about the sale that we have going on. That will end tomorrow. So if you're interested in any of the product, then just make sure that you get over there and grab something. There we go. So that, I'll decide if I want to put anything else under that. I think not. I think that's going to be good right there. And I'm gluing right over here off to the side. Just have a little book, a little spiral notebook that's been laying around here for years, that someone used part of and then just tossed it aside, and so I'm using the back of the pages for gluing. Alright, so there is, oh, that looks a little crooked. Okay, there's our January 2020. And now down here, I think I want to do a little pocket or something. So let's see what pocket that we have that might fit on here. I thought about that one, but that one's going to be kind of small. This one might work pretty well. Let's see if it's going to fit. Yeah, that will just fit, I believe, right there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. This is just my template. Now you could, I always go ahead and print out my templates like this. And then I just lay them on the paper that I want to do, that I want to use. But you could print these directly on your paper if you wanted to, and then just trim them out that one time. Now, I want to tell you, these are drawn, most of these are drawn by hand, by me. So if there's a little bit of a line here or there that's not exactly straight, I apologize, but that's just my drawing. These are not copied from anywhere. They're just sketched out by me. I'm just going to use this to clip that out because I think that's what I actually made it with in the beginning anyway. Okay, so there is our template. Now let's see what paper we want to use. We may use book page. I don't know. Let me see. I don't think any of those are going to work. Oh, this one might. That might work. And it's got a lot of those same colors in there. Yeah, I like that. But the writing is going that way. Well, the flowers are going this way. We're going to go by the flowers. Let me see if there's another one that's any better. I don't think so. You know what? We could use that. Nope, that goes sideways. Okay, we're going to use this. And I'm not going to waste papers. I'm just going to pull it all the way down to the side. I know this has got some yellow on it, but that doesn't bother me at all. And I'm just going to do a real light pencil mark. You could always flip it over on the back and trace it out if you wanted to. Probably what I should have done that probably. But we're going to do it like this right here. I can always erase my pencil marks. I should have taken all that stuff out from under there though. All of these pockets. Let's move all of these so we can get a view of what we're doing here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we'll cut this out. And I'm just going to cut right over those pencil marks and just cut those out as I go along. That way I don't have to worry about them showing. Now this paper I just printed on regular copy paper. It's not thick, so I may end up having to back this with something. I'm not sure. We'll see when we start putting it together. Oh, I almost lost that line. Okay. That's good. Well, I missed that bucket, didn't I? Alright, let's go ahead and fold these. And I'm just kind of going by where her lines are there to make my folds. I didn't draw out the score lines, so we'll just do it like this. And then we'll fold up this bottom. There we go. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's going to fit perfect. Okay, I want to cut that out, but I think I'm just going to cut it out with my scissors. Since this is a thin paper, my punch would not want to punch it anyway. There we go. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that color. Now, I don't know that I want to put anything through here. I don't know. Let me look. I know I'm going to have a tag sticking up there. So I need to take that into consideration, but I may want to put a little bit of something on there anyway. Just to keep that from looking so bland. Let's just tear a piece of this off and see what it looks like. Okay. So if we put that right there, and then put this down, and then put our tag in there. Yeah, I think that's going to work. And I may want a little bit of something else over here. And I might just cut out one of these flowers and put there. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not. I'm going to put some postcards in this. Some of those Her Shabby postcards in the pocket. And yes, I do ink just about everything. I love to ink. And I don't lay my paper down in ink because I like the ink to go right on the edge. So that is just the way we go about it. Okay, ooh, better look and see which way's right side up. Just gonna bring that in about right there. I'm liking that so far. And then I think I want to put that there. Now I do believe that I'm going to back this with something just in here because it is a little bit flimsy, and I don't want it to collapse when I put my tags and things in there. And I may just back it with a little bit of tea-dyed paper. That should make it thick enough, maybe. Let's see what we have here. I don't think I have a piece of... Well, I have this brown paper here. Yeah, I can back it with that and then make it nice and strong. Let's just do that. Now, if you print your pockets out on something a little thicker than just regular copy paper, you won't have to do this. And this is not a have to. It's just that I like my pockets thicker. I don't want them to collapse or tear or anything like that when I start putting my goodies in there. So that's why I do this. And I'm cutting with the wrong scissors. I know I'm supposed to be using these. I was sitting in there last night wondering why my thumb was bothering me. And then I realized that I had been cutting with those other scissors for the last week or so when I was crafting. So that could very well be. I never have a problem with them with my thumb or my wrist when I use these. Oh yeah, that's making it much, much thicker. Okay, I'm going to take this punch again. Just punch that little place out right there. And there we've got it. And then I'm just going to fold my little folds over again and use my bone folder, since it's a little bit thicker, to make sure they're nice and crisp. There we go. Oh yeah, that's going to work much, much better. Okay, I'm going to ink this up. And then we will glue this down. Okay, now I want to glue it right there. And then have a tag. So I'm going to use some score tape to put that down with. Since this is on a kind of an angle here, I want to make sure that it sticks down well. Let me find my score tape. I'll just use this. I think I'm out of 1/4 in my drawer. This is 1/8. And it'll work just as well. I'll just put 2 strips on there. Okay, when you get your score tape on like that, and a lot of you I know have already seen this, but this is for anybody that's new that has not made a pocket like this before. I pulled the backing off of that. Now, you do not have to use score tape on this. You can use any type of glue, but you're just going to have to wait and make sure that it glues down well. So I pull that off. And then we can pull, whoops, that's pulling the whole thing off. That's good. Well, that piece is bounded. It's not going to stick on there, so that's fine. I don't think we're going to need it anyway. So we're going to put that right there. Just going to make sure that it sticks down all the way around. And now that's nice and stuck, and we can make a tag to put in there. Now, I think in this same collection, she had some tags that were probably the right size, but I think I'm going to put like this in there, and maybe this postcard, just stick a couple of things in there. This is out of the same collection. It's the Wildflower from My Porch Prints, and I'll try my best to remember to put her link down below. But you could use any paper that you want, any paper that you have, it doesn't matter. This is just something that I pulled out that I thought would kind of go with the flowers and the flowers. And I should have backed this before I trimmed it out. Let's just do this one. Let's trim it out kind of rough, and then we'll back it. And then okay. Now, what do we got to back these with? Let's see. That will work on one. So again, I'm just going to pull my page over here and glue this. And I will probably stitch around my tags. I won't stitch around on video, but I'll probably stitch around afterwards, because I know a lot of people don't stitch, and that's fine. You don't have to. I'm just going to show you how to put it together. After that, you can do your own thing. Let's see, what else we got? I'm just digging it over here in my little pouch where I keep some backings and extra pieces to see if I have anything else. Okay, let me look over here. This is my little file where I keep all of my extra pieces of like cardstock and things like that I can use for backing material. I just keep them all in here, clip them up. So let's glue this down. Oh, and thank you guys for all of you who have already made a purchase from our sale. Thank you so much. It helps a lot if we can clear inventory before we have to count it all and before I have to pay taxes on it all. It helps a lot. So if you need anything, we're going to run the sale through probably tomorrow night, and then it'll be over, because we'll have a lot of new product coming in on Monday. So I've got new paper coming in next week, and I think you guys are going to love it. I fell in love with it when I first saw it. Okay, I think that's good. And then we'll go ahead and trim this out. Okay. Like I said, I will stitch around these later, but right now I'm just going to ink. I'll slide those down in there. But I need to change my thread. I think brown thread would look good with this. Oh yeah, I love that. So that's going to be our intro page. Now, I don't know that I'm going to put anything else on here other than maybe a tag. I think I will put a tag on there. Or a label. I should say not tag, label. Okay, stick that down a little bit more. Now let's grab a label and see what we want to put right here. I think I want to use one of Tracy's labels. Since this is kind of botanical. That one says Flora. Seedling. Oh, that's pretty with that. This is Tracy Fox Love Journal on Etsy. And she has these beautiful labels. I think I might just use that one right there. I like that. Here we go. That is one of her labels. Isn't that pretty? And it says seedling, and then it gives the definition for seedling. And let's see where we want this before I start putting it down. I think I want it right there, but I want to put a little piece of book page or something behind it, because I think if I don't, it's not going to show up well. So let me see what I have. Or, let's see, do I want to put that behind it? No, I think book page. So let's grab a piece. See if that'll work. Oh yeah, that'll work right there. Now I'm going to decide whether I want to put a little piece of lace down here. Now we want our introductory page to be really nice, because who knows what the year's going to bring, right? We do not know. But that piece, or I've got this little piece. Let's see, if I put that on there, I may just put that down like that. Let's do that. We can use this somewhere else, I think. So let's just put this across the bottom right here. Now, I won't put all of this on every page like this, but I am going to do some embellishing on each page. If I did this on every page and put all of this thickness, then our book would be gator mouth for sure. I don't know which is right and which is wrong on that. So we're just going to glue it down. That looks right to me. And we sold out of these little scissors. These are the Tim Holtz scissors that I always get tons of questions about, because I use them on paper and then I turn around and use it on material. We sold out, but we have more coming next week, so those will be back in stock soon. And I think we're sold out of the bottles too, the bottles and the tops. We sold out of just about everything, but we have more on order. Okay. Now, I want to put, I'm going to put that right there just like that. I don't think we have to have anything behind it. You do have to take the top off of your glue before it will dispense any glue, though. Oh, I like that. I like that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I love that. Okay. So that is that. Those are good in there. Now, that's the only page that I'm going to do on this, because on this page is going to start our first of the year. So I'm going to put that right there. But I do want to make up a few of these pockets. So let me move some of this stuff out of the way and grab my pockets back over. Okay, we just did that one, so I'll put that one over there. I've got this one cut out. This is in your template, so I think I want to make that one for sure, and that one, and then I want to do that one. I've already got that one cut. I want to do that one, but I'm not going to sit here and cut all of that right now. I'll cut that off camera so that you don't have to watch me. I think that's just a duplicate page there. Let's see, where's my little tip in that I said we're going to make? Right here. Okay, I want to cut this out because I definitely want to use it in a couple of places. And I'll show you the way this works. And I know a lot of you know what a tip-in is, but there could be some people out there that don't, so. Okay, now I'm going to score that right there because I know if I don't, then I probably won't score it straight just by hand. So I'm just going to score it on here. There we go. Now you do need to, right here, cut the edges off just at a little bit of an angle on each side. I didn't do that in the template. I absolutely forgot about it, but you can cut those little tips off. Now let's see what I want to make this out of. You know what? I think I'll use that piece of paper that we had left from the January, I think, maybe. Ooh, we might use this. Oh yeah, I might use that and tip this in. And then what I'll do is I'll cut out 2 of these and I'll glue one to the back side. That way I'll make sure that this is going to be a thick enough tip in. Anytime you have a journal that you don't have enough pages and you need more room, you can always do a tip in like this. You can do a small one or a large one. It doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is fold this over. Yeah, it's going to fold. Yeah. And then I'll cut this out all at one time and I'll have 2 pieces. Then I'll just glue it together. I could glue it together first, but then I would get glue all over my scissors and I don't want to do that. Alright, now what we're going to do is pick one side up, grab a glue book, and you need to make sure that you get glue all over this, because if you don't, you'll have little bubbles. Okay, that's nice and sticky. Okay, I've just got a couple of little tiny places where I didn't get it exactly straight. I'm just going to trim those off because it's not a biggie. Nobody would probably ever notice but me. Alright, there is our sheet. Now let's go ahead and score that again. And I'm just putting this on my 6 because I have a line drawn on there. That's what I'm using. Okay, there we go. So there is that. I will stitch around this as well. And I'll probably make 2, maybe 2 more. Because I just probably want to put about 3 in there. Now there's something else that you can do to these too. I did it in a mini album. You can leave a part open like up here or here and have little tuck pockets if you want to. You can do that as well. I did that in a mini album that I made with using this. Okay. So that is our little tip in, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm not going to put it in right now, but I'll just show you. So if I wanted to put it, let's say on this page, I would glue it down, let's say like this. I would glue it right there, put the little flap under the bottom, glue that down, and then it will go like that. And then if it's glued down, or you could put washi on it, see it'll tip out and it'll tip in. So you have extra room. You could put a journaling card on here, have extra room to write, and then you still have this full page, but that's how it would go right there. So that is our little tip in, and of course my flowers are upside down, so I would probably put it on this page. So my flowers would be right side up. But that's it. And you could also put it back here if you wanted to. You could put it on this side, have that right there, and have it that way. And that just adds an extra page as well. So that's that one. So we've got that one done. Now, these little ones, I'll just show you how they go together. You guys know how to make these and how to trace it on your paper that you want to use. So, I don't have to trace all these on paper to show you. So, where these little lines are, that's where you need to fold. And like that. And then that little piece just goes up in there. Now I will tell you on this one, you have to do a little bit of adjusting because my line actually didn't go exactly straight, but I just pull it over like that and adjust it. And if you have a little extra hangover, just trim it off. It's not a biggie. But that's how that one goes together. There's a little tiny pocket. And then I think, let's see, does this tag fit in there? I think that tag's the one that fits in there. And then this one, let's try to put this one together. And this is some rough folding. You could use your scoreboard and make it much, much better. Okay, and then you just need to fold that one over. And my fingers are nice and gluey. Sorry that they look so yuck. Now you can fold those like that, and this can be your little flap, or you can put these on the inside like this. And this can be your little flap like that. I like mine better on the inside, but that's up to you. You can put a little button right here and a little button right here and tie them together. So that's another little envelope. This one is made the same way, same exact way. This is your flap. This is the bottom. This one is put together basically the same way. Score there, 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 and there, and then fold this up, and this is your flap up here. So that is just a little quickie on how these are put together. This one, you fold this little piece up, this over, This goes on the inside and it glues right here, and this is your top. So that's your opening. And I'm pretty sure that this tag right here fits down in that one as well. So that tag will work in that one. Alright, let's see. What else did I have? I will show you, probably tomorrow, I'll show you all of the little notebooks and things that I made yesterday on the video. I didn't have them all stitched and stitched together and the tops put on them and all that. But I'll show you all of that probably tomorrow on the video. So, and then you also have this pocket. And this is just one of those that's got the little angle on it that I was telling you about not long ago that I wanted to make. And then this is your flap, or you can use it just the opposite. You can have this as your top, and this is your flap, whichever way you want to use it. Here's another little tag, and then there are those. And I think that is all. I think that's what I printed. So don't forget to go over and grab your free printables. And I think that's it, guys, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow, hopefully with a brand new video. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.